back to my K-pop tarot channel. Today I'm going to continue doing 3-month prediction video, this time around for a K-pop girl group by the name of IVE. And I'm going to focus on 3 months, which are October, November and December of 2023, to see what kind of months they are, and in general maybe what kind of events might happen in them. And yeah, while watching this video, please keep in mind that this is all for entertainment purposes. I don't claim to know the future, and take my words with a grain of salt, as I'm just a tarot beginner reader and my predictions might not be true. But I'm just saying what my cards are pointing to me. So yeah, without further ado, let's start. What kind of month is October going to be for IVE? What kind? Okay. What kind of month is October going to be for K-pop girl group by the name of IVE? IVE in October. Okay, thank you. What is happening with K-pop girl group IVE in October of 2023? What is happening with K-pop girl group by the name of IVE in 2023? Okay, but that's too many. That's 6. That's way too many. Only 1 or 2. IVE October. Okay, this card. Let's see. So from the tarot, I got the card of Page of Swords, 4 of Swords, and the 10 of Wands. And from the Oracle, I got the card of Mars in Taurus, Defense. So right off the bat, what I think October is going to be very hard working month. There's going to be a lot of preparations happening behind the scenes. Maybe they are preparing for some sort of comeback or a new music release, or then just in general some sort of project might be because I see them like working super hard in October. There's also going to be a lot of attention being drawn to IVE, to this one member in particularly. Maybe I wouldn't even be surprised if one member is going to be like taking a really short amount of time away from the schedules for maybe health reasons or mental health issues, but because the 4 of Swords is in my books card of hiatus, but because the 10 of Wands is right here, I wouldn't necessarily say that it is for a long time, because the workload is still really big in October. Because the Page of Swords is right here as well, we might see some sort of appearance of IVE in maybe festivals, concerts, because Page of Swords is like usually young energy and creative energy as well, feeling super like having all eyes on you, having energy to essentially climb the mountains, reach the sky, as I do. Maybe in particularly one member is going to have like a photo shoot, or is going to attend some sort of fashion related event where they're going to shine for their looks, or maybe one member is going to change their hairstyle, or just in general the way they are looking, or maybe it's going to be admired for their facial expressions on stage, something like that. Because the defense card is right here, I might receive some sort of hate in October, where fans are going to be really defending their honor, but I don't think it's like the hate, you know, like justified hate. It's definitely not. So maybe in October, IVE is going to attend some sort of award show or win some sort of award, or in general going to break some sort of record, achieve something, and the fans of other K-pop groups are going to be furious for that, but fans of IVE are going to fight for the honor and for reputation of IVE really super hard, so that they defend, because IVE definitely deserve all the recognition for their talent and for their songs. Yes, that's what I got for October. Now let's move on to November. What kind of month is November going to be for K-pop girl group by the name of IVE? One card. Two more. What kind of month is November going to be for IVE, Korean K-pop group? This one. And one more. Okay, yes. And from the Oracle, what kind of month is November going to be for IVE? Okay. Okay, so for November, I got the card of Eight of Wands, Ace of Wands, and the Six of Wands, which is really interesting because all of these cards are wands. It usually doesn't happen that often in my readings. And from the Oracle, I got the card of Jupiter in Virgo, manipulation. So I think that, don't quote me on this actually, but I wouldn't be surprised if in November IVE is going to have a comeback, Korean comeback, which is going to be really successful. Or maybe they're not going to have a comeback, but some sort of new music is going to be released, or like a song, and it's going to be really positively viewed, really great in terms of charts, in terms of listeners, because because the Six of Wands is a card of victory, of leading, essentially their generation in their K-pop, being the best at it. Because the Eight of Wands is right here, there's going to be a lot, and I mean a lot of schedules for IVE in November, where they're going to go from one place to another in there's going to be a lot of schedules, a lot of activities, a lot of traveling even. As well as that, I could see them joining some sort of festival or maybe a tour uh, in November overseas, outside of Korea. I mean, because the Ace of Wands is like, you are very, you are passionate, and you are essentially stepping outside of your comfort zone to reach maybe new audiences. So because the Ace of Wands is like, in my books, a bit of travel, of uh, mm, getting to know other cultures a bit. So maybe they're going to have some sort of project overseas, or just maybe a concert uh, overseas. But because the manipulation card is right here, I'm a bit worried, because I think that behind the scene, one member is going to be pushed really into public's eye in November, and they are going to maybe receive a bit of hate for like not giving other group members time to shine. I wouldn't even be surprised if we see one member of IVE having a photo shoot or join become an ambassador of like fashion brand of some sort of, because you can see the face really like for their face. Maybe, or maybe in general, maybe it doesn't have to be, you know, become the ambassador or anything like that, but just in general they're going to be really praised for their looks and not for their talents, something like that. But it's going to be really successful, really passionate. A lot of schedules will come out in public's eyes for fans to see, and they might have some sort of performances in award shows. So I see them winning some sort of award. mm, Maybe some sort of new music comes out in November as well, and or maybe not new music but just news of a comeback, something like that. And finally, let's move on to December. What kind of month is December of 2023 going to be for K-pop girl group by the name of IVE? IVE in December. Okay, these two. And one more card. What kind of month is December going to be for IVE? IVE 2023. And from the Oracle, what kind of month is December going to be for K-pop girl group IVE? Interesting. So from the tarot, I got the card of Eight of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Wands being in reverse. And from the Oracle, I got the card of Idealism, Originality, and Endurance. Right off the bat, I think that new music, because the Originality card is right here, like some sort of new performances, new music, maybe a comeback even, going to become really popular. It's going to be really successful month. I see them celebrating something, because the card of Idealism is right here. Maybe they are going to like celebrate some sort of anniversary, or just in general for um, some winning some sort of award, being nominated for something, achieving a lot of things in 2023, maybe even succeeding to become really popular in fashion related stuff, maybe becoming a face of like a brand deal, or just advertising some sort of product for brand. But as well as that, the month of December is going to be a really tiring month for IVE. They're going to have a lot of schedules. I see them joining and performing in, you know, end of the year award shows, maybe even hosting, like becoming uh, a MC for one member maybe. Mm, there's uh, as well as that, I think that in December they are going to be really cautious not to show off their emotions for fans to maybe start shipping them with other K-pop male idols, because the King of Wands is right here. It's like you not showing any emotions that you want to, maybe not dancing and reacting to other K-pop groups music. And receiving essentially some sort of backlash for that. There's going to be a lot of opinions on IVE being spread on Twitter in December. Fans are going to be furious or maybe defend IVE because we got the card of endurance. As well as that, we might see some sort of overseas project. Maybe they are going to join or have a concert overseas. As well as that, uh, Korean fans are going to somehow have this one member of IVE, or maybe IVE in general, as this perfect and ideal Korean girl group. They're going to praise them for their music, for their originality, for their creative music, for their songs. Mm, there's going to be a lot of activity. Yes, December is going to be a successful month as well for IVE. Yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this reading, please consider subscribing, liking, and commenting your favorite groups who you want to see 3-month prediction video on as well. And yeah, without further ado, thank you for watching and goodbye.